Hey guys, it is me, Gidget, back with another episode. Finally back. Uh, this is Dusty Elysium Trail. I actually tried recording this last night, but the video recording the recording software I was using made the video very choppy, and I don't really know how that quality is going to turn on this because this is a different recording software than I'm used to using. I stopped using Fraps mainly because the file size was too big, and it was just taking up a lot of hard drive space. I have another hard drive, but it was just taking too much hard drive space, and it was lowering my frame rate so much that any fix I tried to do with it, it just would not work. So that's the reason why I haven't really. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been recording. Another reason is school. School has been tough. I've been enjoying it, but it's been tough. Lots of homework, studying for tests, very school-like stuff. But there's just been a lot of it, so I haven't been able to record. So, and also, I moved into a new room, so it also took up some time. I was going to record right afterwards, but that's when I realized Fraps was going to be a jerk and just not record any videos. I tried recording this game a couple nights, like last night, and like I said, just video quality is really crappy. The audio is fine. Also, how do I sound? Because I haven't really used this mic. I don't think I've ever used this mic because all the videos I tried recording were. Actually, I think my StarMate was. Well, anyways, so pretty much this game right here is probably one of my favorite games. It came out, like I literally just got it, so, well, like a month ago. I got it in like the Humble Bundle, but I have to say this game is probably one of the saddest games I've ever played. If you couldn't tell by the sad music playing in the background, the rain, the thunder, the dramatic looking character on the main screen, it's just one of those games that really, if you really like story, this is a game for you. If you really like games like L Swords where you do a lot of combos, this game could be for you, but it's very basic. I mean, like, it's pretty basic combat, but it's really fun combat, and the game is just gorgeous. It uses so many cool elements of, like, your fighting to kind of manipulate how the game looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I have beaten this game once before, but I purposely waited for a month before I recorded the video because I really wanted to kind of get a refreshers. Like, I was like, oh yes, I remember that part. That's kind of how I wanted to play it. So without any dilly-dallying, let's begin. Let's just delete that save. Let's create a new save. Go to normal. Let's continue. I'll shut up for.
Our world has fallen to fade. Its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
Dust, dust, arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of the sword.
I'm sorry, I think I misheard before. You said your name was Fidget?
Hey, this isn't about me. You're the one who's got my sword. How about you tell me your name?
I'm...
Calm yourself, Fidget. His name is Dust, and he is the one who woke me from my slumber.
So, Fidget, then.
That's me. And you're Dust?
It would seem that way, though I can't recall that. So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice.
Well,
All right, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. But, I really need the sword back when you're done doing, you know, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's, gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so we are introduced to our new sword and buddy. Our name is Dust. That little fur ball right there is Fidget, and I am wielding the sword of sorry, it's difficult to say that word. If you hear scratching at them, if you hear like scratching noises, I don't, just I had an itch, so sorry about that in advance. Okay, so pretty much, I will be doing some secrets, even though it kind of doesn't want you to. Well, actually, never mind. I'm dumb. You're supposed to go through this. So, you might see this. This wall looks very different than the wall, than the rocks up there. That's because you can break this down. I don't really know how loud this game is for you guys. So, also how loud am I? Because I'm trying to talk a little louder than I normally do, so I can
What
pick
is
up.
it, Fidget?
So I don't really
Well,
know.
my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
Okay, so she can see stuff, I guess. I don't know. So we got a new ability. It's dashing. Yay. Dashing uses energy. I think he just said that. Yeah, like if you can see like how like every time I swing I kick up dust and stuff like that. And also like how stylized everything is, like all the particles. It's really nice.
Oh, right! We found a chest!
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
So, one of the mechanics, you cannot open chests without a key. So, where is this key? I have played this before, so I know some combos. Well, it has to be back here. So let's go find that key. So, and also, look at the cute little bunny rabbits. So cute. So yeah. Also, if I kind of just stop talking when in the midst of fighting, because this is a, couldn't tell by the main intro, you are gonna be fighting stuff in this game. If I kind of just stop talking because I'm trying to focus, it's not because I just have. It's not that I'm ignoring you guys. It's really that this game can get pretty intense at sometimes. Like, I'm not saying like to the point where I will just stop talking for the rest of the episode, but I might stop talking. I'm trying to get used to talking while playing. So, yeah. Also, let me go over the inventory. So pretty much, you press tab to go into the inventory. Yes, I know that. Okay, so you have 6 slots in your. Here's your inventory, which is 7 slots. You have your health items, armor, augments. Augments are for your sword. They give you sword damage buffs. Items and keys. Those are normally your key items. Rings, left ring, pendants, which are like necklaces that give you buffs, like normally health, luck, damage, stuff like that. Right ring, you can have 2 rings at a time, but you cannot have. Well, anyways, you can have 2 rings at a time. Your character, you can read that. You can pause the screen to read it. I'm just gonna give a brief explanation. This is your level up screen. It's basically that. This is your stats screen. This is pretty much just your progress through the story. We've been playing for not 7 minutes. We're 11 minutes. So it's a little off. Map. This is your key. Treasures are the circles. Plundered are the dots. Save points are blue. Destination, challenge, shop. If you guys have actually played the Game Boy remake of the original Metroid, the minimap is probably really familiar. It's not as in depth as it, because I know in Metroid Zero Mission, that's the game I'm talking about. It goes a little bit more in depth and like how you get there. It's like it goes like you need to go through. There's like a door to open it, special doors to open it. Well, anyways, so yeah, the minimap will probably suit people who've played games like that the best, because it's it's a very simple, very well used thing. Also, if you can recognize by the noises, it sounds a lot. It's a reminiscence of Legend of Zelda. At least that's the feel it gives me. So yeah, let's continue on. I think that's good enough. This episode is going to be a little bit longer than most episodes because it's the first episode. I'm hoping to make the episodes around 15 minutes each. Now, the thing is, this game, if I feel like I haven't really done enough in the episode, because this game took me about 20 hours to beat. It's a very long game, but it's a really fun game. So let me just do this puzzle. So pretty much, I've already failed. GG guys, game over. Pretty much, these arcane locks have a puzzle you have to complete, and it's pretty much just match up the arrow keys of AWSD keys or controller keys, whatever controller you're using. It's very simple, but it can get a little confusing. I mean, I did because I was talking, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So, look at the lovely deer. Sadly, you can't kill them. So, cutscene.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
So yeah. So this game is kind of the kid game, sort of. It's not really a kid game. It's definitely a very cheesy game.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're gonna need them.
So yeah, combat, it's very simple. It will explain certain things along the way, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on the combat. It will pretty much I'll explain it. So pretty much, Fidget gave us some food, and it was some feeble fruits. These heal for 20 health. I'm not going to go into much detail. You can pause the videos on these. Mysterious wall chicken. I'll show you where you get those because we're about to get to a lot of them. Look, it is for fighting. So yeah, there are the combos on the top of the screen. I've already played this, so I know some of the combos really well, sort of. It's more just button master. Oh yeah, right there. It's going to explain it later, but I might as well explain it now. What that was parrying. So pretty much, it's very simple. You pretty much use attack at the same time as your opponent does, and you just stun them, and you can deal damage to deal counter damage that is much greater than your normal attack, like 4 times as much damage. So yeah. You know, one thing that I kind of dislike about this game, it's a move that we're going to be getting pretty soon. It's like literally the next, it's also this move right here, where it's the Flying Phoenix. If you can combo it, you can just stay in the air forever and just keep picking the enemy up, dragging him down, doing damage, doing splash damage, then using the force from the thing to pick up another enemy and then bring him down. It's very abused, and I'm going to try not to do it, but sometimes I just kind of do it because I'm used to playing like that. Also, one move we're sort of about to get, it's not this one, sort of, it's sort of this one. So, let's cutscene again.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate. Yeah.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the 3 of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack. Observe.
Thus, an overpowered move was born.
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
All right, I think I understand.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
So yeah, this combo right here is one of the most overpowered things in the entire game. I say second most overpowered because there's a move that we get literally right after this that makes it completely ridiculously overpowered. So it's also pretty broken. Like it's pretty gosh darn broken. Also, if you're wondering how I'm doing this downward slash, dust storm, this in the air with S will down. So, and that's like it. It's pretty simple, but it can be a little tricky to come off with because you think, oh, you need to press something else. This is a safe station if you couldn't tell. Well, if you couldn't see, sorry. So yeah. I am trying to, like I said, I'll probably be quiet for a little bit while I focus on fighting enemies. Later on, probably the more I do this, probably the more easy I will talk during fighting. But just kind of stick through me when I'm just in the beginnings of this, because I need to get used to this again, because it has been a while. So yeah. Also, one thing you might notice, you might not notice, it might not happen during this episode. Those guys with the big clubs can actually harm enemies, so if you can actually jump out of the way, they will actually hit their friends and deal damage to them instead of you taking the damage. It's a little weird, but it does kind of make sense. I mean, you can't really abuse it because they don't want to swing all the time, even though it might seem like it. It's not very easily abused, but it does do a lot more damage than most of your first attacks in the first game. So try to dodge as many as you can. Also, God darn it. Okay, pretty much. The main purpose of the Dust Storm is to use Fidget's attack and shit. No. Okay.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Okay, so now we finally leveled up. Okay, so pretty much, this increases, determines potency, defense, attack of your sword, and your health. It's pretty obvious, if you know basic. So pretty much, what you want to do is you either want to upgrade defense or maximum health. Since I've already played this, I know that Fidget's abilities come really helpful later on, because the first one is only good there to get you more bonus experience, not really to do much damage, but it would be nice if you can deal damage. I'm gonna leave this alone for a second, and we can hit it that many times. Let me heal. Actually, last night I just had discovered what the fast heal button was, and the thing is, I had played through the entire game not realizing what it was. So I kept going to my tab menu, then doing this and double healing, and it just took a lot more time than just pressing H or G. I've already forgotten. Pretty much, you go down here. That's just down in space. Pretty simple. So now, wind is actually another thing. It's not too prevalent in like it's only meant in puzzles. It's primarily used in puzzles. There's sometimes some areas that use it to as a hurdle that you need to get through. Other than that, it's just mainly used to help you figure out a puzzle or stop you from making a puzzle. It's pretty simple. Okay, we got some armor, cotton vest, so that's good. If I seem kind of uninterested, it's probably because I had a long day. It definitely was a boring day, I have to admit. So sitting down recording is really kind of fun. I'm gonna get to the destination, and then I'm gonna call it quits. I'm pretty sure the destination, or probably the next save spot, I'm going to call it quits and upload this video. So yeah. One thing, like, just a couple things, like, help me improve this by, like, just saying what I need to fix, like, what I can fix, what, some way, and also, like, some way you can pitch in, because if we all work together, I'm pretty sure we can make this channel pretty darn great. Like, I know you probably heard so many, like YouTubers say. They're probably sick of it by now, by how many people say it. But it is so true. Like I can't say like after being a YouTuber for 5 years, I know this because I am a YouTuber. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like cutscene.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Okay, probably by now I can probably talk about the dialogue in this game. The dialogue is very smooth, and I really like the voice acting. The voice acting is superb. The only thing that I hate about the dialogue cutscene things is the little still images you see. That really destroys the feeling of it because it uses the same few few pictures for every almost it has like one for every emotion, like shocked, distress, just like it's kind of bland. Like the dialogue pictures are very bland, but if you can just get past that, it's such an just beautiful game. I just can't get that through enough. It is a beautiful game. Well, like I said, next save point, I'm gonna quit here and I'm gonna upload this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you want this series to continue. I really would like to continue the series. I really enjoyed this game. I don't know if I've said that enough, but this game is one of the best games I've ever played. And I've played some pretty good games. Not to say any to get hated on, but I've played some pretty good games. And this one is definitely one of the highest. It's like top 3 best games I've ever played. So yeah, enough rambling. Time to let you guys rest from my talking and my rambling, and have a nice day. Ciao. You're shitting me.